Alright, let me tell y'all, before this video even starts, I want everyone to know that at the bottom right of their screens, that's where debuffs show up. Check that shit every 2 seconds for music, aight? If I get stunned one more goddamn time, I'll just assume that you support ISIS. Same thing goes for melees that go near the bird statues. You are probably the ones to perform circumcisions with your teeth. Without further ado, the most annoying of the new Chaos Raids, Rock and Rollin Pink Bean. Large note, Pink Bean is resistant to piercing, but requires less accuracy to hit, or so they say. I say fuck all that, and save 4th in total damage to boss. Throughout the guide, I'll refer to the 5 statues either by name or by their number from left to right. Also, please decide who will bait Pink Bean to the speakers, you'll see what I mean. Also, just get on your epic mount before entering the portal. It takes like 10 seconds to run down the goddamn stairs, so run. Once everyone's here, Pink Bean summons mini beans. Anyone with crowd control should control this crowd of little shits. Everyone else, help out. Watch your feet. Solomon and Rex will try to fuck your health, accuracy, and your future wife. If you're not fast enough during the pause between waves 1 and 2, you can take out either Solomon or Rex, but not both. Deal with wave 2 and then finish off 1 and 5. Pink Bean jumps down from his throne and starts off with his remote control reverse. He teleports and then sends out 5 reverses to 5 people, so hope you don't have to suffer 20 seconds of that shit. During this phase, he can do a number of things, such as jump around a square a bunch, whip out a yo-yo that sucks everyone in, and deals damage unless you're behind him, draw back that yo-yo to deal damage to anyone dummy enough to still be near him after 8 seconds, shout into a megaphone and stun dummies in the path, summon 3 waves of accuracy debuffs that really fucking hurt, or turn into an invincible off-brand Sonic. %, he jumps back to his throne to whip out a guitar and summons 2 speakers surrounded by stuns. Gather in the center to burst some damage until he gets on his invincible pogo stick. Everyone besides the bait heads bottom left, while bait baits. Get him on the speaker to yeet him off his pogo stick and burst him down. Avoid any moves, they bad. He'll get back on his pogo stick either after jumping back to the center or immediately in the area. Do the same, but for the right side. Usually at this one he stays longer, so holy symbol should be a thing here. Don't stand 2 blocks in front of him or you'll get stunned by his whistle that activates every statue but 3. Take down Solomon and Rex as before, but now comes a big part. Do not get within 3 blocks of Hugin or Mugen, or you will activate their damage reflect for 10 seconds, really cutting time and potentially killing an already fucked over assassin. During this time, check to see if you have the music debuff. If so, stay on Pink Bean and get the fuck away from everybody else. Once done, Pink Bean will shrink back down and fight some more until 65%, where he will go to one of the 3 platforms at the top and deploy 3 music buffs to 3 different players. These players go to attack Pink Bean, while the rest attack these specific statues. If the bean's on the left, attack 3, then 1. Bean on right, 3, then 5. Middle bean, then only attack 3. You get the gist? Always attack aerial first. Don't forget to keep looking at the ground under you. The statues and Pink Bean will try to deploy those accuracy debuffs from earlier, and they hurt. By the way, when he's rolling up there, you can go on the edge of a nearby platform and bait him towards you, allowing you to get some damage in from a distance and protecting the group from MapleStory 2's version of Whitney's Miltank. 40%, he'll repeat the whole phase with the pogo stick and the statue. There, I saved you some time. 15%, Pink Bean will now jump to his throne, and it is now time to destroy all the statues, immediately starting with Aerial because of a deadly poison AoE that it emits. So climb up the ladders, and once done, jump off the side to either Solomon or Rex. Don't worry, either way, the group will activate Hugin and Mugen, so focus on the mage statues first. Also note, Pink Bean has his own damage reflect, and will try to interfere by getting in between a pair of statues. So if you are done with the mages, target the Raven that's not blocked. And yes, I swear that they're not equals, because Hugin and Mugen is totally a reference to the messenger ravens of Norse mythology, Hugin and Munin. Or however you pronounce it, it's Norse shit. I know American. Once all the statues are destroyed, Pink Bean's damage reflect will be removed, and he will jump to the very top of the middle platform and spin in place for the rest of the raid, allowing people to DPS him down, while simultaneously avoiding his accuracy debuffs, his megaphone, and the music tile spread around the platform. Also, if you have the music debuff that he occasionally sends out, I recommend all those people go to the left and everyone else stays right, while trying to group up as tightly as possible to reduce the spread of the accuracy debuffs. There, you beat Rock and Rollin Pink Bean. Overall, it is pretty simple actually. It's just annoying when things screw up and people never watch this guide, so hopefully I just fixed one of those things. Now I have to make an attempt to progress this week by running several alts through rock trades because the cost of enchanting and upgrading Lapin shards outweighs the source of onyx and the black market is inflated to hell. Thank you and goodbye.